I'm back here with a look at Popcat. Last time we were here, we were looking for this thing to pull down here towards this 0.0269 area, and we're getting down there, right? It is definitely getting down there. We have a box down here, looking maybe for one more little push here out of this thing. All right, we're gonna take a look at this chart in a second. I want to come over here and show you the total three on a monthly. I didn't spot this. I actually seen an article, cup and handle formation forming here on a monthly. You got your cup, right? Then you got the handle coming off here. So looking pretty decent here on the total three, which is good. And we also have the monthly RSI bullish, heading towards the upside, which that is definitely a good sign. The weekly turning back up, trying to turn up here. I have a resistance line drawn on here. Right, so definitely going to want to see a break of that. A break of that would give us an indication that this thing's heading up. Right, and this is the handle rate. This would be your handle here. And definitely we're going to want to see that break. And on a weekly, this is looking more and more to me like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if it's going to do that, it's going to have to hold here real soon. That weekly, you're going to want to see this turning back to the upside like tomorrow, right? Like now. And you can see we are starting to get a little bit of a bounce in there. If we stretch this thing up some, it's starting to get a little bit of a move to back up towards the upside here. Could potentially come down just a hair more. Do have a support line here started. You got 1, 2. Your third touch would pull this down just a hair more, the total market cap. This is the total three. This is all your cryptos besides Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? This is everything else out there that you're going to want to see. This is where alt season is going to come. Let me get this one here perfectly. Let me pull this over. Let's go with this here. In the weekly, I just have more touches on it here, but this will work. 1, 2. Once it comes back up here, I'll have a third touch on it. Okay, so got some room in here to go yet. It's to break. It's going to have to be up towards the high 8s. Where are we at now? Low 8s. $822 billion, right? I remember when this was below 100 million, well below it, like 40 billion, the total three. I remember that way back 2019, maybe. It was way back in here. There's 328. What is it? Oh, that's 2023. I was gonna say, come on. Yeah, there's 50 billion. There's 2020. Yeah, see, there's 52, 55. Back here it came down to about 32 billion, right through the bear market there before it ended up. So it's been way down there before. There it went back down to 32. 32 seemed to be a floor in there for sure. Every time it came to there, it bounced. But yeah, I've seen it a lot lower than that. The weekly and the monthly are turning back up. Very good sign. Popcat getting towards that area. Now, if this does one more push, it's going to put us right down in our area. All right, and it's going to be a little bit bigger potentially. Right down in through here. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Right in that zone. Okay, so right down to the bottom would be right about there. Oh boy, I don't like that number. Let's maybe change that just a little bit. I don't care if it's just a couple clicks. 2661. There we go. What do we got here? 2669. All right, 2669. 2669. Let's go. Anyway, 2669.30 would be, right about at your bottom there. That should finish the move down, right? That would give us 5 waves down. and that potentially would mark a bottom. Let's get these off here, and let's take a look at the RSIs. You know, probably heading down just a little bit more here. 12-hour, yeah, rolling over a little bit, bearish to the 21 and a 29. Your lower ones should be getting there. Your 8-hour bearish, 23 and a 40, and you can see, I mean, it's still got, percentage-wise, you know, another 9% to come down. All right, so 4-hour. 4-hour is just about reset, just about on the bottom here, and you potentially have some bullish divergence forming here, maybe. You know, so far, I mean, this is a low, this is a higher low. You know, it's going to come down more, but potentially you're going to get some bullish divergence in here too. I mean, you know, it would have to come down and take. Right now, it's way up here. Even if it pulls down, you know, even to there, that's still bullish divergence. This low is higher than that low. And on price, you would have this low and a lower low, okay, right here, and a lower low, right? But that 4 hours just about there. Your daily's right on the bottom, all right? It's an 11 and a 12, technically still bearish, but right at the bottom. Your weekly trying to turn back up, yeah. So it's all falling together here. Right, and if we get these off here and take a look, I want to leave them 5 waves on there so we know if we pull down to this zone on a fib, where's that going to put us? Beautiful. Right about in the 702, 267, 276, right in that area of a 702 Fibonacci here. You know, your golden pocket area, your 618 to your 702. Right, the technically it's the 618's golden pocket, but a lot of people, you got to put the 702 in there manually, guys. If you want to learn your chart, just click on your fib, go to your settings, and just come down here to an empty one. Right, click on it and put 0.0702 and put whatever number you want there, and then hit OK. The 702 comes into play a lot. All right, I have no idea why it's not in there normally, but it is an area you'll notice a lot of reactions to. Okay, but if you want to learn how to do all this stuff, sign up for level 3 membership. That gets you 10 hours of videos. 10 hours. It would take you a couple days to watch all the videos I have out there. Over 20 videos on setting up your charts, how to look for waves, how to look for price targets, all that stuff. Plus, you get a link to the Discord membership to come leverage trade with us. All right, now with the total 3 forming a cup and handle, this market could be on the verge of absolutely exploding, especially the altcoins. All right, not so much Bitcoin, I don't believe. Maybe Bitcoin has about up to 130 left in it, but after that, I think it's going to be the altcoin show, you know, running up to that point, and then after, I think the altcoins are going to take over, and we're going to have our turn. It is on the verge of taking off, and Bitcoin dominance is starting to look pretty weak. So keep your eye on Popcat here. We're getting there. All right, well, around this area, not financial advice, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. That's not what I do. All right, please do your own research with all that stuff, and don't take my word for it. You know, get your own look at it yourself. You know, and make all them judgments yourself. But you know, this wave here, 0.02663, anywhere in this box here could be a potential bottom. And this thing ready to turn back up. It's just about there. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Please hit that like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I appreciate it more than you know. And I'll talk to you soon.